Hi guys, this is Nebu. I'm here with Donut. We're recording, hopefully, this will be our second video, or unless the other one doesn't go up, in case this is the first. Although, you'll probably put it up anyway.
I think this will be the first. Hello everybody.
We're going to try and play a game on Ranked. This time we'll go with Druid. I should note that I'm not the best player, so I'll probably make some misplays. But I'll try and play without thinking about what Donut wants me to do, because that seems to make me play worse. And I'll just try and play as I think I should play, and then he can critique me later.
Let's have a look at the deck actually, because I've had a look at this deck.
This is actually something I've just adjusted. It was initially sort of a rampy Druid, and it was sort of like a Maz's Druid Knights, and I've just sort of edited as I felt I needed to edit things. Like, I added a healing touch when there's a lot of aggro. So
the glaring difference between what I would consider to be a standard Druid deck, other than the fact that it has Spectral Knights, is that it doesn't run the combo.
Oh yeah, it did used to, but I think I took it out when I had a glaring lack of ability to do it. Like, I would get one card and then either game would end, or like I would lose or win and I would never use it, and I just felt I could probably use something else that's just like more creatures.
Okay, so you're
because it was most of the time it was either a situation where I should have run 2 copies of both, in which case I was kind of committed to being a combo Druid, and when I ran 1 copy of both, it just never happened. So I just felt bad to be using up 2 spots running those.
All right, well let's just try it. This I'm pretty sure is the deck that I actually versed on ladder when I played against him and I beat him.
Well, it's not exactly the same deck. I've changed some things as I...
Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm wrong.
Oh, you're talking about his priest with Spectral Knights?
No, it wasn't a priest, it was Control Warrior.
Was it?
But I guess Samaz was just trying out Spectral Knight in a few different decks. But anyway, I think the problem with this deck will wind up being finishing.
Yeah. Well, most of the time when I've played this, I've won simply through having bigger minions more often.
Well, it looks like your healing touch will actually be very useful in this particular matchup.
If this is Frostmage.
So talk me through your mulligan.
Well, basically, I don't want this or this because they're too high cost. Although I don't have I would normally keep this if I had an Innovate in hand, but I don't want to rely on mulling to get an Innovate and then like winding up with like an absolutely terrible hand. I want to keep the Wrath in case, like, I mean, he could be a Frost Mage, but we're at lower levels, so chances I'm not sure I'll come up against this. So I want a Wrath to face anything early.
So do you
Sun Fury I tend to keep because I don't want to use it for taunts, but I have enough taunts, and I would normally use it to taunt, say, an earlier Yeti.
Okay.
But even if I don't have a Yeti, I want a 2-drop, so that's how I would mull.
So what is your rationale behind wanting to taunt up an early Yeti?
Well, mostly if they've got aggression, I've got a Yeti, and they're just going at face. I want to be able to force them to go into the Yeti against value, where they don't have value.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because I've been in situations when I used to play this a while back where I didn't have Sun Furies, and I'd play an early Yeti, and they just play like Leper Gnomes and Loot Hoarders, and they would just ignore the Yeti, and I would trade 1 for 1, but I'd be taking too much damage to face over time. So here I wouldn't bother dropping the Sun Fury because he hasn't played anything I need to respond to.
So you would play Sun Fury as a response?
If he's got like a 2-drop and I haven't got something to taunt, I would want to play a 2-drop to prevent me from losing too much control too quickly.
I see, okay.
I don't know if that's right or not, but that's my thought process.
So I mean, it's looking like his Freeze Mage.
Yeah.
Which is probably...
At this point, I'm actually really tempted to drop the Sun Fury just to put a little more board presence out, because I don't want to just hero power and pass turn again, especially against a Freeze Mage.
I agree. So I think that you probably should have played that last turn, because like if he's hero powering on turn 2, then it seems more likely that he is playing a Freeze Mage.
Fair enough.
I guess we'll see now.
I haven't seen this before, these card backs. Which ones are these?
It's the BlizzCon 2015.
Ah, right.
2014 card back. Yep. I think it looks quite good. But it's very plain, though.
Yeah. I mean, apart from... It has nice colours, but it doesn't seem to have a lot of
so
art.
it's actually using some burn on you. That's...
Well, that's... I guess that's a net win, I would think.
For you, yeah.
Yeah. Here I can coin Druid of the Claw, but I might actually want to coin Azure Drake because I'm not sure I need to protect against anything with Druid this turn. And I feel like the Azure Drake gets me a card and is better developed now. And so that's what I'm...
So the question now then becomes, what's the benefit of playing the Azure Drake over the Spectral Knight?
Well, I think I want the extra card just for options next turn, maybe.
So what do you think that you will need out of your deck?
I don't know, but I'm just used to valuing the card draw, I guess.
Okay, so I think that's wrong. So I think it's wrong because, like, what is a freeze mage going to play against you that you really like want to get rid of? If he plays Doomsayer, then you want silence, but you have 2 silences already in hand. If he plays a minion of any kind, you've got things to clear that. And then you've also got a card that lets you rush him down. So it's actually, I think, better to play Spectral Knight because it's sticky on the board. You'll have a difficult time removing it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's sort of like a standard thing for me. I would consider the Azure Drake a better to play earlier just in general because I prefer to draw the card than to just have like... And they have the same attack power, so I would feel like...
But it has less health and it's also easier to remove.
That's true. I was just wondering, like, if the Azure Drake draws the removal and then I play the Spectral Knight, wouldn't they be in a worse position?
You would have been in a much worse position if you had played it, I think.
Well, yeah, but if in a general situation, hold on, first, I'm gonna hit that, and I am going to play Druid of the Claw.
Your rationale there being...
Well, like you said, I now realize that like playing Azure Drake just to draw a card when I don't necessarily need it for anything because I've got both my silences here, which is my main utility, although I might want to draw into a bigger threat for turn 6 now that I think about it. Do I have anything that can do that? I think I want to progress towards my Ancient of Laws or my Rag, so... No, I think it's better to get the better minions out now.
I think it's actually good to... I think I might actually swipe here.
Really?
Yeah, my rationale for that is that I think this is Freeze Mage, which means that you're probably not going to get any better value from a swipe. So I would just swipe it and then go for face.
Okay.
It's slightly off mana, but...
I would usually never use a swipe like that. Just personally.
Well, I mean, it's just because... I mean, I think this is Freeze Mage.
Fair enough. I guess under the same respects, like Starfall's probably not going to be a board wipe at any point, so it's probably
Starfall I think is going to be used to clear two mirror images.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be used for.
I should also point out that the reason I put in Starfall.
What? It's probably Ice Block. It's
both.
It's probably Ice Block and the other thing.
Ice Barrier.
Yeah.
So I obviously just trigger it, I think.
Yeah, just go in. Yeah. Okay. It could actually be it could be
spell. It's mirror images. Counter.
It could be mirror image.
In which case, I don't really want to play any of these things because they're all very good. I suppose. Man, what do I want to give him if I have to give him something?
Nothing. Just maybe hero power and attack his face.
That feels so weak, though. Well, I'm committed to it now, I guess, because...
Well, yes.
I shouldn't have just clicked like that.
Just consider your turn before you commit to anything.
But Freeze Mage doesn't really play mirror images. Like, I've never seen
it's kind of weird. I mean, I guess it could be Counterspell.
And it's not Vaporize. It could be either the spell...
Your next turn is pretty strong against it anyway, and I think you should keep the Ancient of Law for the damage.
The Ancient...
What the balls? Okay, never mind. Alright, all conceptions that I had of life have now gone out the window.
So we have no idea what we're looking at here.
I'm pretty confused. Okay. Okay, wait. So there... You cannot target... So, okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, Billy. What have you done?
If that's... that's probably a counter spell, right? as a way to protect his minion. Because I know if I just play Wrath, it's going to be a counterspell or a spellbender. So,
so what do you want to do this turn?
well, I've played not as this deck, but something similar where it was kind of just using spells to try and use the mage's spell synergy. So it feels like he's going to be awfully reliant on that mana worm coming in a couple of turns with his burn. So the goal here is to try and remove it.
Yep.
The question,
how are you gonna do it? Yeah.
Well, ideally, I'd like to remove it with the Wrath, but knowing that he knows that I want to remove it, one of those secrets is more than likely going to be a spell-based secret. So
Yep.
I would probably at this turn burn the Innovate in order to draw out a counter spell
Right.
before using Wrath,
Yep, that's exactly what I would do.
because I don't think I'll ever use the Innovate in a better situation. And there we go, counter spell. And the only reason
No, Starfall.
Stuffle doesn't kill it.
No, and then you hero power and kill it.
Oh, right. Fair enough. I guess because we're not going to get better value with the Stuffle, like you said earlier.
And you can actually, well, no, I would just hero power. I mean, there's an argument to be made that that's probably I suppose. There is an argument to be made that you need to value your health, but you've got Ancient of Law to heal, so I think that plays.
To be fair, the only reason I sort of knew this about the mage being that's weird, is because I was trying to level mage and I found one of the quickest ways to do it was to have a spell.
Oh my god!
Nice.
I think you lose.
Was to have a spell-based deck that was just like.
Okay.
I think I draw for some kind of removal. I mean, we don't have removal, do we, for that?
I think you Azure. Oh my goodness. And everything has gone worse than expected. Well, I reckon you might actually have to just keep it to shoot both times at the rag.
What? Use both keeper shots at rag.
Yep.
So what, the next turn I Zerdrake Wrath it?
Yes. And also it puts bodies on the board that rag can shoot.
I guess that's pretty important as well. It just feels like this is my only silence and it feels so bad. Maybe I'm valuing it too much. You agree that it feels bad, right?
It feels pretty bad, yeah.
I should probably put a big game hunter in this deck because I mean, to be fair, I don't think you come up against a lot of rags in the current meta environment.
Oh, you do.
Do?
Yeah.
I thought they went out like for a while. Just recently.
No, they've been taken out. So no big game hunters have been taken out because there's not a lot of hand lock going around. There's more aggro, and so now because big game hunter is out, rag is back in. So people do run rag. Clearly, also rag tends to be one of the first cards that like newer players craft. So you would expect to see more of that. Certainly more of that than your Sarah. This is going to be a Sarah. That would be hilarious. No, what would be hilarious would be Faceless Manipulator. Like ERF Faceless Manipulator. Oh my god. Oh my god. You... What? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand exactly what the fuck you're doing. Do you mind, ooh. No.
No, we should not consider that. I think safe play is Zerdrake Wrath, and how much is that? 7?
Yeah, that could actually still be mirror image. How disgusting is that?
Even if it is... No, it can't be, because we played these.
Oh yeah, you're right. What am I thinking?
Zerdrake Wrath, and then...
What if it's Spellbender? Let's not think about it. Let's just not think about it.
I did... Oh, maybe it can be. Let's just... We have no choice.
Yes, we have no choice.
Please God, don't be Spellbender.
It's not.
Hooray!
Alright, you live, yay!
Yay!
Watch this be.
Yeah, in hindsight, like...
It's going to be a second one of those things, plus Ancient Mage.
What, you mean the social...
Yeah. Ancient Mage, and then Fireball, Frostbolt, Ice Lance.
I know, I've tried that before.
8 plus
Although,
5
I didn't do it with the Soldier's Apprentices.
6.
Oh. No, it's girl.
Oh, hello there. Oh, sorry. Did you think that? What? Excuse me? Don't make no. What? Are you at risk of dying next turn? Taking 8? Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
So,
Do I maybe Sylvanas?
Yeah.
I think Sylvanas is my only way to answer that, like, in terms of trying
absolutely.
to stop that.
I have no time for games.
And in that case, in case we're close of dying, I might want... Like, how much? That's 8. Will it be 9? Yes, it'll be 9. We're on 22. I'm on 22. I don't think he has that much.
I would steal Healing Touch.
Fair enough. With 4 cards, I don't think he has that.
The only play this is particularly weak against is Alexstrasza.
Yeah.
Do we think that this is just like a play all the legendaries deck? It might be.
Really? I mean, he's playing like spells, and he's playing Gruul, so it can't be really.
It'd be interesting if he plays Alexstrasza.
That was the first time I actually heard the Gruul theme noise.
The Gruul thingy noise.
Like, they seem to have different noises for a lot of the different legendaries.
No, they definitely do.
Yeah, and that's the first time I've heard Gruuls, because it's the first time I've ever seen one actually play Gruul.
You've actually got lethal if he just plays a minion and burns your face.
Ow.
Oh, mama. Okay. Well,
I'm gonna have to Ancient of Lore, I believe. But I don't think that even that'll save me.
No. So 13 damage, you'll go from 21 to, what?
More than 13
8.
damage.
So you're going to go to 8, and he's got 2 cards in hand. So I think that you actually, so what kills you in his hand? A Fireball plus a Frostbolt. That will kill you. So I think you definitely need to Druid of Claw.
Well,
And
I'm technically dead on board at the moment.
yeah, but playing a taunt will help keep you alive.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I think playing Azure Drake might actually be okay, because I think that like an extra 1 health doesn't save you from much.
Should I draw first in this
Yeah, I
game?
think so. Yeah.
Even though the play probably doesn't change that much.
Probably doesn't. No.
In this case, I'd probably go at his face again.
Yes.
Like, there's nothing I can do with that tutor.
Oh, actually, that's 14. I forgot the 1+ damage from Gruul. Oh my god, I can't play around Gruul.
No, I think it's still... It was exact lethal counting Gruul's count up without him playing any spells.
This is the first time that Gruul has ever been good.
Well, when he isolates his Sylvanas. So, if he has Pyroblast in hand, I'm dead.
Sweet heavenly Jesus.
Please don't have Pyroblast.
Attack, Deathwing, steal his Deathwing.
Has anyone ever done that? Played Deathwing to Sylvanas on the board?
But I've seen a bot do it.
That's hilarious. Why would a bot play Deathwing?
Because it just plays like huge swing cards, and then because it focuses anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It just focuses on like bulk of like games to play to get wins.
I assume he doesn't have lethal, otherwise he would have just killed me already. Especially with like Pyroblast or even Fireball. He already used
He's
one.
gonna send that to phase. Any sane person will send that to phase.
Yeah, but if he had lethal, he would have just killed me now.
What did he?
He's thinking about like trying to play around Sylvanas, I'm sure of it.
Oh, here's Pyroblast.
No, he would have played it earlier. Like, he would have just... Really? It took him that long to think about hit phase Pyroblast. It can't be Pyroblast, right?
the slow BM.
It is. What an ass.
Oh my goodness.
What was that? Slow BM. Why would you do that?
Because he is scum. Do you want to play one more?
Okay. We'll give it another go. Actually, I might want to put Big Game Hunter in the deck because of maybe around.
Yeah, you know, to be honest, I don't think that it's particularly bad.
It just I feel like I need a removal for things that are that big. I don't really have that. Whereas
if you're designing your deck to be anti like control, then it's already got one.
I do have a big game hunter. I just didn't draw it. That's sad.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess
while we're
that
here,
sometimes.
Considering what I might be facing, what do you think with regards to a couple of changes? Nothing too drastic, just like maybe moving a flex card or something. Because I'm thinking maybe the Starfall out or something.
I think that having Shade of Naxxramas in this deck feels odd.
Yeah, I have been playing it because that was in the list of the original deck, and I wasn't too sure why it did that, but I was trusting that they knew what they were doing, and it seems to work okay early, but I don't really understand why it's in the deck.
So Shade of Naxxramas, I mean, in my mind,
I've seen it played in a lot of like Amaz plays it a fair few times, and I've seen it played by other YouTubers, and they seem to like it, and I'm assuming they know what they're talking about, but I don't really get it.
So, I mean, to me, like Shade of Naxxramas is used in like fast Druid decks as like an extra body for when you like combo off. I don't think that it's consistent with the rest of this deck.
I guess the original deck that this was based off was more of a ramp, because you can tell with the innovates, wild growths into like I think the original tech of the original Amaz Knights that I built this off was originally innovate some wild growths into things like Chillwind Yeti early and Spectral Knight early, as well as Druid of the Claws.
To be fair, you didn't get any of your ramp in that game.
Yeah,
like, I reckon it's a fine, like the concept of the deck is okay, because you can turn one like coin wild growth into turn 2 Shade, turn 3 Chillwind.
And to be fair, the point of the Defender and the Sun Fury is like if you don't get maybe say your Druid of the Claws, but you get like say a Drake, Chillwind Yeti, or Creeper of the Grove, and you need to stop people like attacking your face, you can drop them to get better trades or something.
I guess so. Yeah.
That seems to be the point to my mind.
I mean, well, the Defender of Argus has more of a place in this deck than Shade, I think. But I mean, like, I think the deck we haven't tested the deck enough for us to make any like judgments one way or another. Yeah.
So we'll play one more. I'm just gonna keep deranking.
It's fine. at this level, it's fine. Yeah. And if you really need a deck, I think Tempo Priest is actually a very good choice in this meta at the moment, because it is still filled to the brim with hunters and locks, Zoolocks. Though we haven't come across neither a hunter or a Zoolock in the games that we've played, which continues apparently now.
Now the question is, This is a situation I'm never sure of. Like, I mean, obviously get rid of the swipes, but do I keep the innovate in hope of getting like a Yeti, or if I don't already have it in hand?
You know what? I reckon it's actually okay to keep, because it's priest, and because an early 4 health minion is the end of the priest game.
Fair enough.
Well, okay.
Didn't get it.
Keep. Should have mulled. Should have mulled better. Oh wait, no, there you go. Top deck for the win.
That's turn 2, isn't it? I'm just
innovate, hero power.
No,
feel bad.
I have to stop myself because I think, oh yeah, innovate Yeti. Oh wait, no, that's next turn. Bad.
Oh man, wild growth is even better.
Really?
Yes. The earlier turn you wild growth, the better.
But wouldn't it be better to have the Yeti out this turn? Like, we're weighing up wild growthing to have 4 mana next turn versus playing 4 mana this turn. And
then your next turn will be.
Depends on what I draw, I guess. In that case.
Yeah, you can innovate for the tempo. I mean, I don't think that's bad. You can do that.
Yeah, okay. Then, honestly, if I was by myself, I would just do this. Like.
The wild growth gives you more tempo throughout the rest of the game.
I feel also if I understand that, but I feel if I waste a turn on wild growth now, it's going to give him more time to set up a board that can deal with my Yeti before my Yeti gets value.
It'll be 1 extra turn.
True, but
that was really weak. All right, well, I guess you're wild growthing this turn. In which case, yeah. Well, you have to now. I mean, well, you've got nothing else better to do.
No, obviously.
Respect the girl, man. Respect the girl.
Is that something a Maz does? Just calls them girls?
It is what a Maz does, yes.
Okay. I don't watch him that much to see that.
Man, you would have been so right to Wild Growth.
Because he's been so slow.
Yes. Oh, look, Ma.
Oh, 2 Yetis.
Double Chillwind Yeti against Priest. Some have said it's good.
The main reason I didn't like delaying is I've been in situations where I've delayed at least a turn or two before, and it lets someone set up a board, and when I play the Yeti, they have a better position against it. That feels like an ideal keeper of the Grove Silence, right? I'm not just being really dumb.
I guess.
And I also have hero power, so I can kill it. But is there... Well, yeah, the silence also gets rid of the second bit.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I really shouldn't be looking for your approval, but I am. Probably would have been better to Wrath there, now that I think about it. To draw a card, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know.
Nah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Shadow Madness is probably going to come out here.
Yeah, Shadow Madness would be a good play for him.
Yes, it would.
But to be fair, there we go. To be fair to the Shadow Madness play, while he removes 2 minions, he does nothing else to the board, and I still have a 4/4 Yeti.
So in this situation, actually, it would have been better to Wrath. Oh, look at that.
I would draw. It's better on curve as well.
Yes. The other play is much
I'm
weaker.
just keeping in mind your concepts like, what are you trying to draw into? I'm like, well,
Yes.
nothing in particular. I just want
better
cards.
than your hand of relative garbage.
True.
Plus, this is also like
I just want cards.
Shadow Word Death Bait.
My experience more recently has been that it's not necessarily if you're drawing into anything particular. It's just if you draw more cards over time, you just end up having answers to what they play.
In the sweet heavenly.
Please don't mind vision rag. I guess. Wow.
Who cares?
That's just the same thing.
That's disgusting. No, I don't know about that.
I mean, I guess I can just kill it, and then what else? I mean, I could play rag, but then.
Some have said Rag is a good card. I don't agree. I think Rag is shit. Nah, yeah, obviously that's the play. That would be what I would do.
I guess I'm a bit hesitant to always play the really big cards because I'm always worried that they're just going to get removed or not get the value they want. But I guess in this case it doesn't matter because even if he does deal with it, I've still got like a full board.
Yep, spends 3 mana on Shadow Word Death, and then what?
Maybe he mind visioned my own rag, but he doesn't have 8 mana.
The bollocks? Oh, Holy Nova.
Even then, if he
just going to eat this damage, you put him on 1. Well, you're probably playing Drake here.
Yes. I mean, there's no point shocking him for 2 with the Keeper if I can't actually kill him.
Exactly. Oh, that's lethal.
It is.
Where shall I strike?
So we win one. Yay.
Yeah. You do. GG. We might as well play one more.
What's the time?
It's right there.
Oh, right. Silly me. Yeah, okay. One more.
Yay. No gold card.
No.
Yep. I mean, in hindsight, like, whether or not it would have been better to keep the Innovate to get out some of your other minions faster. I mean, like, the entire game was pretty much spent on curve, so I don't think it's necessarily...
Also, he really didn't have good responses to whatever I played. He played Belcher, and I just happened to get good responses to Belcher, and then he had nothing left.
Well, I mean, because...
look at what he played. He played Noshai Cleric, Belcher...
I think you're overvaluing the effectiveness of silence on the Belcher. If you're not going for lethal, it's not really that useful, I don't think.
Fair enough. Here's a hand I wouldn't know what to do with. I would want to keep Keeper of the Grove because I really like it, but I'm not sure it's a good thing to keep in my opening hand.
I would keep Keeper of the Grove, and I think I might even consider keeping the swipe for like a turn 3 keeper, turn 4 swipe. But
Well, we are
I
playing
think-
against a shaman, so
I think I'll probably ditch the swipe for a better early board. Like I would try and I might yeah. Okay, the hand's bad.
now I probably wouldn't want to use the Sun Fury instead. I'd probably okay.
You're doing nothing now.
Well, I know I'm doing nothing now. I mean, I could coin the Sun Fury. It's probably not going to do very well.
No, because that will screw up your curve for the rest of the game.
That's true.
I won't screw up, it would screw up your curve for the next turn. You'll be hero powering your next turn, which would be terrible for you.
Ugh. So do I just play Sun Fury empty board here, or do I try to play the Shade?
You're obligated to play the Sun Fury. You can't play the Shade.
I have coin. I can play
No.
whatever I want.
No, that's not a good play.
And here comes the dude that battle cries that egg for like 2 damage.
Harvest Golem probably. Second Nerubian.
Oh, he's probably gonna Hellfire at some point. And I'm just gonna.
Hellfire.
Oh wait, sorry, this is a shaman. I'm used to seeing Warlock
My
play
goodness.
eggs. I'm like, oh, it's Warlock, right? Keeper might actually be a good play here.
Keeper is yes the play, and then what will ensue following this will be sadness to Flame Tongue Totem.
Yes, but but
Oh god, that would just be an absolute disaster.
it's the Reincarnate Shaman.
Well, oh, sweet heavenly Jesus.
Oh, looks like it's Shade. In that case, do I clear his totem? I have to clear his totem, right? There's no point
Yeah.
hitting him in the face for 2.
Yeah. My goodness.
Well, at least he's burned one of his reincarnates that he's not going to use on Sylvanas or can. It's still bad, I know.
Starfall is just absolutely worthless in this matchup now, I think. Well, he doesn't have Flame Tongue Totem. That's something, I guess. Face. Interesting. Okay, well, Druid of the Claw is pretty good. And then just turn his eggs into 4/4s.
I assume you mean taunt the Druid. I mean, I could remove something now, but it's probably better to let them run into a bigger taunt.
Correct.
Where shall I strike?
Just
I
send it to face.
Really?
Yeah, I think. Though, I mean, like, what would you do? Like, clear his Azure Drake?
Well, I don't know what to do. I don't play with this card enough to really know what's a good use of it. I would think you might want to let it buff up at least one more so you can trade it better with minions on board, but...
You're either hitting him in the face, or you're trading it out with the Azure Drake, because, like, it's dying to Lightning Storm.
Fair enough. I also think that it probably will get buffed fine anyway, because he still has to go through the taunt if he wants to kill it with the board.
Yes.
And I mean, if he wants to waste a spell into it, it's probably not a full waste, but you know.
This is looking really bad.
Well, that's what happens when Reincarnate Shaman decides to reincarnate one of their eggs.
At least it's not being used on Sylvanas.
Yes. He can use it on my Sylvanas if he wants. Can he actually do that?
Yes, you can.
That'd be great.
You can use it on minions that don't natively have taunts to get rid of the taunt. Oh wow, Hex. Wow, Hex comes out.
This was very aggro to me. Oh, he kills that. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna kill that.
Yep.
Although my hero power could do it, but there's nothing else this is gonna do, I don't
I think
think.
Sylvanas is actually really good here as well.
What, so I can steal an egg?
Well, what would your play be?
I would think play another taunt. I mean, he hasn't shown the capacity to actually flame tongue these eggs, but that might just be a matter of time.
Mm-hmm. If you play a taunt, then he's clearing it with his Drake.
Not completely. It's only 4 damage. It has 6 health. So you'd have to send Boyfriend.
Did you say if he gets Flame Tongue?
If he gets Flame Tongue, he's probably going to clear it with these.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, he won't be able to clear it. I mean, like, I still think that Sylvanas is okay to put on the board. You've seen a Hex come out.
Okay.
It serves a similar function. If he's going to just go for face, then you can clear one of his minions and then taunt up, which would be a stronger turn.
True.
So unless he has a second Hex, or he plays Earthshock now, Earthshock, it would still probably take a minion with it. So
Spiffy Cheese is his name.
it sure is, Billy. Okay. This could hilariously be Bloodlust Shaman.
Doesn't feel like Bloodlust Shaman.
If it is, you are... Well, I mean, would you have died that turn? So you took 6, you would have been on 24, so it would have been 6 plus 12. No, you wouldn't have died. But you will die now.
So I think run this into the hair because nothing else I have can kill that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I, charge that, but that's bad, so...
Let none survive.
Then...
I think you're obligated to taunt. Hero power past.
Yes, but if he has Bloodlust, then it doesn't really matter what taunt I put up, it'll just go right through it.
It'd be 15, 18. No, you have to hero power. So it'd be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 15, 18. Yeah, so you'll survive on 1. If he Bloodlust right now and doesn't have anything else.
He really likes that one card. He's been, going at it.
Oh my god. Wait, reincarnate. That doesn't make any damn sense. Oh, I see. What?
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Yeah, this is totally like the This is the Reincarnate Shaman with Cult Master added. Well, at least the Reincarnate Shaman I saw on the website.
If he trades in the taunt minion, that would be certainly interesting. Things look...
Man, I might even want to Starfall if I get it. Because it supposedly clears his board, and even though it kills the 0-2s to give him 4-4s, I can trade in the Sylvanas to 1 to grab the other.
True. If you get Starfall, that would be really good.
Which is weird, because normally you wouldn't want to board Wrath in the face of 2 eggs.
Oh, it feels...
Feels like I have to kill the Cult Master with that, doesn't it?
So bad.
Am I right? I have to kill the Cult Master with that?
I think so, yeah.
I don't have anything.
What is your additional play to that?
Well, the only two
Keeper
things
of the Grove.
that fit in that are Wild Growth, which you don't want to do at this point, and Hero Power.
Keeper and Big Game Hunter, probably. Yep, I think that's the play.
Maybe Hero Power remove the 2-1. So you can't, Bloodlust it additionally.
Yeah, that might be the correct play as well.
Well, first thing we know is that this is going to kill this. This is going to go at the totem, the taunt.
Okay, well, I mean, does doing that actually save you from anything? So
assuming it's
it'll be,
Bloodlust.
Wait, so it'd be 4 plus another 12, so it'd be on 16. You would be on 1 health again, but I don't think he has Bloodlust because he probably would have almost killed you last turn.
But he could draw it, right?
But actually, playing Big Game Hunter is doing the same thing as killing that 2-1, so yeah, I would just kill the 2-1.
You never know. It could be a bot that plays Sea Giant. I might need that Big Game Hunter.
Yeah,
I don't
think playing Big Game Hunter would have made any sense there.
Yeah. I mean, if he wasn't going to kill me, the worst thing he could do is he could just kill the Big Game Hunter with his 2-1 anyway. It's like
exactly.
It's like, wow, that's so good.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
To be fair, this board is only scary with respect to Bloodlust. It's
I don't think he has Bloodlust though.
True, which means that board isn't as scary as you think.
Yeah.
If it came... No, I wouldn't do that. I was thinking if it came down to it, would I clear one of the eggs and then you try to use Sylvanas to take one? But okay. Do I have answers I can get to this? Because this is ridiculous. Nothing I don't think I could play for 2 if I play Ancient of Law, that is, to draw cards. And do I even want to draw cards? Well, I want to draw cards, but would I rather heal with Ancient of Law?
No, I think drawing cards with Ancient of Law is fine.
But you think it might be better to go for the Azure Drake? Because then I'll have 4 mana left over to play, potentially swipe.
You don't want to swipe.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just trying to think of
I think Ancient is better because it's a bigger body as well. And it doesn't die immediately to what's on the board.
It does seem like he doesn't have, lethal immediately in mind, so he might be trading.
Yeah.
Either way, I think I still... Oh, I can Hero Power his face.
Yeah, you show him.
I'll tickle you to death.
Yep. Just gently massage his face.
Gently massage his face.
Oh man, this board is... it looks kind of scary, and when he plays Kel'Thuzad, it will be very scary.
Will he play Kel'Thuzad? Because, the list I saw didn't have Kel'Thuzad. It had the guy that triggers Death Rattle twice, Baron Gryffindor.
Mm-hmm.
If he has Baron Gryffindor, that's also scary, but...
This deck seems gimmicky enough that he'll probably play both.
It just feels bad in general. The idea behind the Reincarnate I saw was that it was a generally good Shaman deck that played good cards, but it would also play to Reincarnate because it synergized with a lot of other cards. Because it would play Sylvanas and Cannon and Creeper and Egg. Yep. But it didn't try to get into the trap of playing too many cards that revolved around the Death Rattle. That's going to hurt.
Yes, Billy. Yes, it is going to hurt.
Just reference to, the people who are listening to this. My name isn't actually Billy.
Yeah.
in case you were mistaken there.
Oh my goodness.
By the multiple times in which Donut has referred to me as Billy.
Oh my god. What?
Most inefficient trades ever.
Oh man.
He's probably regretting that.
And yet, what? You are just absolutely fucked, basically. That doesn't help you. You need to draw.
I do have mana because I have Innovate. It's the only draw I have. Oh no, I've got Wild Growth.
Yeah, I reckon you probably need Wild Growth.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm
you
at
need
10 mana.
options. There's nothing, basically. You need Flame Strike.
Maybe I'll draw Flame Strike. I can kill that totem. Which is good.
You can kill the Flame Tongue Totem, that's more important. But,
that's what I mean.
What you need is swipe.
You don't want to swipe.
What you need to play Azure Drake. You need to play Azure Drake and draw an Innovate, and then play another Azure Drake, and then draw another Innovate and swipe.
Haven't I already played an Innovate? I don't know.
Yeah, you're boned. Oh god, it's so bad. Healing Touch.
Hold on.
Make the bleeding stop.
If I rather Innovate, I don't have enough mana to Argus.
So 6, 10, 12, 16. Yeah, you can live one extra turn.
Just by killing the totem?
Killing what?
The totem?
No, you're not killing the totem. You're killing one of the 4/4s. Wait, you can. Oh no, yeah, probably. Oh no.
Well, if I kill it on this side, I get rid of 6 damage.
Yeah, you're right. Yes, that is the best play. And you need to Innovate Heal to live.
Innovate Heal, so bad.
I mean, everything about the situation is bad.
He's probably a little bit frustrated that he hasn't just killed me yet.
If he goes everything to face, and then you draw... no, I think you still lose. No. If you draw Starfall, then you'll win. Or you could potentially win. He can only play one more minion, so maybe it'll be okay. Maybe he'll accidentally totem first.
If Starfall's 5 mana, right? If I Starfall, I can play Azure Drake and wipe his board. Except for the can.
That's exactly what I'm saying. But then no, you can run the 4/4 into the can. Oh well, there you go. Oh my god, he's actually going to face.
He's thinking about it.
Oh, it doesn't do it. Oh my god, it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh my god, it does. Oh my god, no, it doesn't. Oh,
It does. If I play Azure Drake, swipe, I assume the Cairn. It kills this.
No.
This doesn't die. It kills this, and then I can run this into whatever's left over.
No, you need to Drake. No, you're gonna die if you don't like.
No, I meant if I do Drake, it'll kill this. It'll kill the Cairn. It'll kill this and this and this. These two will be alive. I can run this into
One
the
of them
Drake.
into the Drake, and then
I
there'll
have
be
two-
6, 8. There'll be 8 damage on board after that.
Will there?
So
How will there be 8 damage? There'll be this 4,
yep, plus,
and there'll be 2. Oh, I
plus the
expect-
weapon.
plus
Yep.
the-
So you need to draw into Starfall. It's Starfall or bust, basically. Starfall.
No.
Much disappoint. Much disappoint. Well,
Can I?
no, you're dead.
I was like, can I taunt? Does taunt save me?
No.
No, taunt doesn't save me. I'm just gonna. We'll play.
Yeah.
You have no idea what I have in hand.
Yeah. Oh well.
That
So
lack
what
of-
have we learned? That Spectral Knight is kind of bad.
Oh, there we go. There's Baron Order. Scum.
Oh, I think he had more. I think he had lethal on you there, buddy. He would have had lethal even if you had cleared out all his minions. I think. Oh no, wait, no, he wouldn't.
No, because he
would
wouldn't have anything on the board.
No, he would. He would have had a 2-1. So he would have put you on 1.
Alright.
No, 2. He would have put you on 2.
Oh, well, that's it.
Yep. Well, anyway, that's it. Outro time.
Thanks for watching this. It's been Nebu and Donut playing really bad Druid Knights, I guess. Thanks for watching.
Yep. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.